Today's video, we are going to be talking about purpose. For those of you who don't know me, I am Ifani Ernest the First, and I'm going to teach you on how to discover your purpose. Before we get into it, let us define purpose. What does purpose mean? Majority of people say it's a deep-rooted feeling. Some others say it's an intuition. Some others define it from a perspective of passion, what you love doing. Or some people say it's a facet of life that you constantly develop and become the best at it. That becomes your purpose. However, I define purpose as something that you unravel with time. I mean, you see it with different athletes. Michael Jordan, from becoming this college kid to a basketball player, to one of the best basketball player, took that same work ethic, applied it to business, built a brand for himself. Now he's donating millions and millions of dollars into charity. So you can see through the life of Michael Jordan, it validates my point of purpose not being this singular objective, not necessarily singular objective, but singular term or definition. Is something that evolves over time. Now, you who's watching this video, majority of you might not have gotten to the point. You might not have made it through the first step, or you've not found your own basketball. How do you find your basketball? For so long, you've heard, you know, find what you love doing. Find the thing that makes you happy. Well, let me tell you, that is not only a wrong information, but chances are excellent that what you love doing isn't monetizable. And if it is monetizable, that that niche has already been overcrowded because it's very easy. I love playing video games. I would love to be a FIFA Pro player, but I didn't because it's overcrowded and there are so many facets of it that aren't in your control. Your keeper might decide to be a dickhead some days. Some days he might become Victor Vlades. Some days he might be Buffon. What if a player commits a handball? Is that your fault? I don't know. Perhaps, but he's still going to end up playing a free kick. What if someone scores a screamer? Is it still in your control? I don't know. Yeah, so chances are excellent that the thing you want to do isn't as monetizable. I would love to sleep than create tons of contents which will be published across all my faceless channels. I prefer to sleep than to do that from a general perspective. So I would say that one way to find your purpose is to see what someone else is doing. Majority of you, when you see podcasters, they excite you. When they ask some insightful question deep down in your soul, there's a stimulation. You resonate with that kind of thing. It makes you excited to watch people do what you can't do yet. So anything that you watch someone do and you genuinely enjoy, you genuinely believe that you can do something like that, you start from there. Because purpose is, like I have defined, purpose is not something you find immediately. It's something that unravels with time. Maybe that niche or that endeavor can act as a stepping stone towards the next big thing. You never can tell. But everything, you have to start. You have to start. It is Miyamoto Musashi who said, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. Now, you might not arrive at that 1,000 miles. You might not arrive at the destination. But when you look back, you would have made so much progress that had you not started, wouldn't have been able to enjoy. So, my friends, begin now. More tools will be found along the way. Those tools will never be found if you keep waiting. If you do not begin, you wouldn't get those tools. Oh, I'll wait till the new year kicks in so that my goals are in tandem. So I can say day one, day two, day three, and all through the year. What happens when you default on the first day? Habits are not easily changeable. Doesn't mean you're not impossible. You're not easily changed. Chances are excellent that you're going to default on one of these days. What happens when you default? Are you going to revert or wait till the next year kicks in so you can start and everything is in synchronicity? That is absurd and ridiculous. That is the most inane, childish thing a functioning adult can do. So start, my friend. More tools will be found along the way. Think about it like a video game. Level 2, you're always going to have more power ups and more experience in level 2 compared to level 1, as well as level 3 and the previous level. So that's all it is. You always have to keep scaling, keep increasing those skill sets and getting those power ups. It's not as though the boss you're going to fight in level 3 is or in level 4 is more difficult than level 3, but you now have the equipment and perhaps the resources in order to battle and take on that level of boss. So you see my point when I say more tools will be found along the way. More tools will be found along the way, not in the initial stages of the journey. More power ups will be found as you traverse the level. That's all it is. So if there's anything you take out of this video, you understand that purpose are not fully formed at first. Take your time, it unravels with time. It unravels with time. As you scale through the journey of life, you're going to find it. Even in a video game, as you scale through levels, the objective is remains the same, but the levels, the atmosphere, the climate is different. So when you notice your goals begin to change, don't fight it. Don't remain myopic and one dimensional. Be open. Transition from basketball to business. Be open about it. It's all leading you to one objective. The road and the pathway might be different at first, but when you look in retrospect, you understand that why that thing happened to you. Stumbling upon this video is the best thing that happened to you today. Enjoy, my friend. I'll see you in the next one.